All doctor, dentists, and my dear friends. I'm your host, Nikhil Vash, the co founder of TEN, the Education Network. In my previous videos, we have discussed the major advantages of doing medical PG from Germany. We have discussed the economical facts about Germany. I have highlighted the academic factors, the settlement options, the remunerations, and we have compared the differences in the medical training pattern of Germany with reference to English speaking countries like USA, UK, Canada, and even India. Right. Today, let us discuss on a rather extensive and elaborate topic of social benefits and allowances in Germany. Germany has an elaborate social security system that sees to it that its citizens live comfortably if they are sick, disabled, unemployed, or retired. So let us emphasize on some of the social benefits and allowances for expats in Germany. Expats can take advantage of the generous German social security benefits while living in Germany and in some cases when they return home. Expats living and working in Germany make regular contributions to the social security system. This comprehensive collective financed system is designed to protect the livelihood of everyone and anyone who might require extra support. People with job must have a rule make payments to statutory health insurance, pension insurance, social long-term nursing care insurance, employment insurance, and the employer will anyhow pay for the occupational accident insurance. Now, taking first thing first, talking about the statutory health insurance. Almost everyone is required to contribute to statutory health insurance. Currently, around 90% of the population is covered by statutory health insurance in Germany. Your contribution is around 14.6% of your gross salary, split equally between you and your employer. It covers most medical costs, including hospital treatment, dental care, and medicines. Contributing to a statutory health insurance scheme also automatically qualifies everyone for sickness benefit and maternity benefits too. Talking about the pension insurance. Anyone working in Germany is obliged to participate in a pension insurance scheme. Over time, your contribution build up to provide you with the basic provision for your retirement. The statutory contribution is currently 18.7% of your salary. This ensures that employees can maintain an appropriate standard of living when they retire. Payments are generally made from age of 67. If expats return to their homeland, the German pension entitlement can be sent to them there in their home country. Talking about the long-term nursing care insurance, Germany provides free nursing and old age homes for all their senior residents. The elderly population is one of the most vulnerable populations in the world of healthcare, mainly because of their susceptibility to contracting diseases, limited access to healthcare insurance, limited or non existent access to long term care insurance, and reduced quality of life. Anyone who has got statutory health insurance is automatically covered. The contribution is currently 2.55% of your gross income and 2.8 if you don't have children. Talking about the unemployment insurance in Germany. Workers in Germany are also required to contribute to unemployment insurance. These contributions are used to provide unemployment benefits to anyone who is out of work. The contribution is currently 2.4% of your gross salary. Unemployment insurance can be received by a person who have paid their premiums for at least 1 year during the past 5 years. The unemployed person sorry, gets a monthly sum plus allowances for housing and certain other things. Talking about the occupational accident insurance. Occupational accident insurance offers protection and assistance in the event of workplace accidents or job related illnesses. It provides the same for your children at school or on the way or from school. If you're employed or in occupational training, you're automatically covered no matter what salary you earn. The employer pays the premium on this on its entirety, meaning you will be covered at no extra cost to yourself. Once we understood the social windfalls, let me talk about the benefits and allowances what you can get in Germany. The German government social security system provides several different benefits and allowances. These are available to everyone and anyone to help them cover basic subsistence costs such as rent and raising children. Talking about the housing benefits. Housing in Germany can be expensive. To ensure that everyone has adequate family friendly housing, the German government provides housing benefit to those who have lower incomes. The benefits can either be rent support for tenants who are renting or mortgage and home upkeep support for those who own a house. Talking about the child benefit or the Kindergeld. Germany offers a variety of child allowances and benefits. Kindergeld is probably the most well known of these. To support parents with the cost of raising children and providing them with food, clothing, and education, the government provides child benefit to almost all parents in Germany. It is provided by the Family Benefits Office at the Federal Employment Agency. It can run from Euro 204 to Euro 235 per child per month and usually made up by a fund transfer into a German bank account. You get it as a rule until the child turns 18, though it can continue until they are 25 if you require. Starting in July 2019, the benefit were raised to Euro 204 per month for each of the first two children, Euro 210 for the third child, and Euro 235 from each subsequent one. So, the more kids you have, the more the benefits. We are lucky the Indian government has no scheme of this type in India. We would have overtaken China in population long back on the easy side. So, talking about the maternity benefits now, doctors, the German social security system provides expats and expecting and nursing mothers with maternity benefits to help make up for their lost earning. Maternity benefits is received by most women taking a break from work with a statutory maternity leave. They are entitled to maternity benefits for 6 weeks before and at least 8 weeks after childbirth. Talking about the parental allowance. Parental allowance is also available to both parents to support them the first months of their child's life. The German government also offers a parental allowance scheme that compensates mother and father for their loss of earning for up to 24 months. The benefit offsets loss of earning and enables both mother and father to rest with their new baby. Talking about the sickness benefit here, anyone who contributes to the statutory health insurance scheme automatically qualifies for sickness benefit. If you are unable to work due to illness, you will be covered for up to 78 weeks, 1.5 year, either by your employee or by your health insurance provider. Talking about the tax credits, additionally, there are many tax free allowances that expats might be eligible for, including costs for childcare or education and statutory insurance contribution. These are some of the social benefits and allowances you can avail as a part of the German social security system. The benefit really sounds very appealing. So, friends, challenges are a part of life, Some of these social benefits can always motivate you to keep trying harder because we are all looking for quality of life and a sense of professional fulfillment. You will come to know that what appears today to be a sacrifice will prove instead to be your greatest investment. I repeat, doctors, what will come to you know that what appears today to be a sacrifice will provide and prove instead to be your greatest investment. If you have any queries, doctor, you can reach us back and do follow us on Insta, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I'm Likin Raj, signing off, and I thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye bye.